What if the world isn't even close to how you think it is? Not metaphorically, not philosophically, but literally wrong in ways so strange, so counterintuitive, that once you hear them, you can't unhear them. Tonight, we're diving into real, verified facts that quietly contradict what your brain assumes about reality. Facts that don't just surprise you, but subtly rewire how you think. Let's begin. Fact number 1. Your brain is lying to you right now. You don't see the world as it is. You see a prediction of the world. Your brain receives incomplete, delayed sensory data and fills in the gaps before you're even aware of it. What you experience as reality is a best guess, constantly edited to feel smooth and continuous. This is why your blind spot exists. There's literally a hole in your vision where the optic nerve enters the eye. But you never notice it. Your brain fabricates what should be there. Reality, for you, is not observed. It's rendered. Fact number 2. You are mostly empty space. Every atom in your body is nearly 99.9999999% empty space. If the nucleus of an atom were the size of a marble, the nearest electron would orbit hundreds of meters away. That means your solid body, your bones, skin, and organs, is mostly nothing. You don't touch objects in the traditional sense. You're repelled by electromagnetic forces between empty spaces. You've never truly touched anything in your life. Fact number 3. Time moves differently depending on where you are. Time is not constant. A clock on the floor ticks more slowly than one on a shelf. A clock on Earth ticks more slowly than one on a satellite. This isn't theory. It's measured and corrected every day by GPS systems. If satellites didn't account for time dilation, your phone's location would drift miles off course within hours. Time bends, and you're moving through it at a slightly different speed than everyone else. Fact number 4. You've never experienced the present moment. By the time your brain processes what's happening, it's already over. Sight takes about 150 milliseconds to reach awareness. Sound takes longer. Touch varies. Your consciousness is always lagging behind reality. The now you experience is actually the recent past, stitched together into a believable story. You are forever reacting to something that already happened. Fact number 5. Your memories change every time you remember them. Memories are not recordings. Each time you recall a memory, your brain reconstructs it, altering details based on your current mood, beliefs, and new information. Then it stores the modified version as if it were the original. Over time, memories drift further from what actually happened. Confidence in a memory does not equal accuracy. Your past is being rewritten constantly by you. Fact number 6. Most of your decisions are made before you're aware of them. Experiments show that the brain initiates decisions seconds before conscious awareness catches up. By the time you think, I chose this, your brain already did. Consciousness doesn't drive the car. It narrates the ride. This doesn't mean free will doesn't exist, but it does mean your sense of control is far more fragile than it feels. Fact number 7. Your body contains more bacterial cells than human ones. You are not a single organism. Roughly half of the cells in your body aren't human. They are bacteria, fungi, and microbes living in your gut, skin, mouth, and organs. They influence digestion, mood, immune response, and even cravings. Your thoughts may feel personal, but your body is a crowded ecosystem. Fact number 8. Space is completely silent, but not empty. Sound can't travel in space, but space isn't nothing. It's filled with radiation, quantum fluctuations, dark matter, and energy fields popping in and out of existence. At the quantum level, nothing is unstable. Empty space is alive with activity. You just don't have the senses to perceive it. Fact number 9. There are colors you can't see and sounds you'll never hear. Humans perceive only a tiny slice of reality. There are colors beyond your vision spectrum and sounds outside your hearing range that exist all around you every second. Some animals see ultraviolet patterns in flowers that look plain to us. Others hear frequencies that would overwhelm your nervous system. Your reality is a narrow bandwidth filter, not the full signal. Fact number 10. You are not as separate from the universe as you think. Every atom in your body was forged in the core of a dying star. The iron in your blood, the calcium in your bones, the oxygen you breathe, all cosmic leftovers from ancient supernovas. You are not in the universe. You are the universe, temporarily arranged as you. Fact number 11. The past still exists, sort of. According to physics, time may not flow the way we feel it does. Some interpretations suggest that past, present, and future all exist simultaneously in a block universe, like frames of a film strip. Your consciousness moves through it, but the moments themselves may be permanently real. If true, every version of you that ever existed still exists. Fact number 12. Your sense of self is an illusion. There's no single place in your brain where you live. The self is an emergent process, multiple systems coordinating perception, memory, emotion, and identity. When those systems are disrupted, the sense of self fractures. People can feel detached from their body, experience multiple selves, or feel non-existent altogether. The you protect so fiercely is more like a story than an object. Fact number 13. Reality may not be locally real. Quantum physics has shown that particles can influence each other instantly across vast distances, a phenomenon called entanglement. This suggests that information doesn't always obey classical rules of space and time. Reality may be deeply interconnected in ways that defy common sense. The universe is less like a machine, and more like a single, inseparable system. Fact number 14. Your thoughts are not as private as you think. Your body reacts to thoughts as if they were real experiences. Imagining stress triggers cortisol. Imagining danger raises heart rate. Imagining calm can lower blood pressure. Your brain doesn't fully distinguish between imagination and reality. You are constantly shaping your physical state with invisible thoughts. Fact number 15. You will never experience a world the same way as anyone else. No two brains interpret reality identically. Even basic colors, emotions, pain, and pleasure vary dramatically from person to person. The red you see is not the red anyone else sees. Every human lives in a slightly different universe, overlapping, but never identical. Final thought. The strangest thing about these facts isn't how bizarre they are. It's that they are true, quietly operating beneath your daily routines, unnoticed. Reality isn't solid. Identity isn't fixed. Time isn't simple. And once you see that, if you did, make sure like and subscribe to our channel for future updates. See you in the next video.